Hello, I'm back with the latest and most important news about our beloved and cherished Barcelona. That's why I ask you to stay until the end of the video to see what Inter Milan's stars had to say about this epic showdown coming up on Wednesday. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to always stay well informed. With no time to celebrate the Copa del Rey title, Barcelona now faces Inter Milan this Wednesday, April 30th, at 4 p.m. Brasilia time, in the first leg of the 2024-25 UEFA Champions League semi-finals at the Estadi Olympic Luis Companys. Hansi Flick's team defeated Real Madrid 3-2 in extra time over the weekend, clinching their second trophy of the season, once again surpassing their biggest rival, just 4 months after winning the Spanish Super Cup. Barca's coaching staff is eagerly waiting to see if Lewandowski will be fit enough to play at least a few minutes after his muscle injury, but Fermín López is expected to start regardless of the Polish striker's condition. This will be only the second time Barcelona faces Inter in the knockout stages of a European competition, aiming this time to reach the final, a feat they failed to achieve in the 2009-10 season. This is the first leg of the 2024-25 Champions League semi-finals. Barcelona still dreams of winning the treble, while Inter, on the other hand, has been eliminated from the Coppa Italia. Steamrolling past their opponents with authority, Barcelona now has the chance to pull off a historic and incredibly difficult achievement in European football, winning the treble in Hansi Flick's first year in charge. Champions of the Copa del Rey and current leaders of La Liga, the Catalan giants are also strong contenders for the Champions League title. However, they must get past a formidable Inter side that arrives fired up after knocking out a major European powerhouse in the quarterfinals. Wednesday's match, 04:30, between Barcelona and Inter Milan, the first leg of the 2024-25 UEFA Champions League semi-finals, will be held at the Luis Companys Stadium, home of the Catalan club. Located in Montjuic, the stadium holds just over 55,000 fans and is expected to operate at full capacity for this crucial clash. According to a survey by the football statistics site OGOL, which specializes in head-to-head records and data from the football world, Barcelona and Inter Milan have faced each other 16 times across all professional men's competitions. The Catalan team holds the edge with 7 wins, compared to 4 for the Italian side, along with 5 draws. Last 5 matches, 2 wins for Barcelona, 2 draws, 1 win for Inter Milan. Most recent match, Barcelona 3-3, Inter Milan, on October 12, 2022. Barcelona continues to deal with a significant list of absences, coming into this clash without 5 players from their squad. Ter Stegen, Alex Balde, Marc Bernal, Marc Casado, and Lewandowski. The Polish striker is being prepared for the second leg. Hansi Flick has already begun planning the starting lineup for the match, which will be played against Inter Milan. However, the coach still has some doubts about the availability of certain players, one of whom is Alejandro Balde, who has been sidelined with a thigh injury. According to Javi Miguel Club, there is a possibility that Balde could return to the squad against Inter. The player will be assessed right up to match time so that Hansi Flick's coaching staff can decide whether or not to give him the green light to play. Alejandro Balde is a key figure in Barcelona's squad. This season, he has already recorded 10 assists and scored 1 goal, showing great efficiency and quality, contributing both defensively and offensively. Now turning to Inter Milan. Inter has certainly had a great Champions League campaign but has seen a drop in form recently, raising concerns among its fans. Barcelona, on the other hand, continues to dominate its opponents, and even in matches where the defense struggles, they manage to outscore the opposition. It's hard not to consider the Catalan giants as the favorites, both in the first leg and the overall tie. Inter Milan is having an excellent season. Under Simone Inzaghi, Inter Milan, runners-up in Europe 2 years ago, has returned to the UEFA Champions League semi-finals. Led by captain Lautaro Martinez and a very solid defensive system, the Nerazzurri knocked out one of Europe's giants in the quarter-finals, eliminating Harry Kane's Bayern Munich. Their qualification began in the first leg in Germany, where they withstood the home team's pressure and were lethal on the counterattack, winning 2-1, goals by Lautaro and Fratesi, with Thomas Müller pulling one back for the Bavarians. The return leg was more dramatic, but a 2-2 draw secured Inter's place in the semi-finals with a 4-3 aggregate score. Despite their strong Champions League campaign, Inter recently lost the lead in Serie A and is not at its peak this season. Nevertheless, the team remains focused on the Champions League, where winning the title remains their ultimate goal. Additionally, a key piece of news for Barcelona is a confirmed absence for Inter Milan. Marcus Thuram will miss the match. The striker is one of the club's standout players and will be a significant absence in this crucial game. Barcelona under Hansi Flick features a predominantly young squad with standout players such as Lamine Yamal, Dani Olmo, Pedri, and Jules Koundé. Despite their lack of experience in the latter stages of the Champions League, these players have shown maturity and quality, playing a vital role in the team's performance. Meanwhile, Simone Inzaghi's Inter arrives with an impressive Champions League record. Just 2 losses in their last 20 matches in the competition and 8 clean sheets. Despite a rocky patch in Serie A, the team has shown defensive solidity and could be a threat in attack. Historically, Barcelona has the edge over Inter Milan with 5 wins, 2 draws, and only 1 loss in their last 8 meetings. However, Inter won the most recent clash in 2022 by a score of 1-0. This balanced history adds even more excitement to the matchup, with both teams eager to maintain or reverse the trend. Experts are tipping Barcelona as the favorite, highlighting their attacking strength and the great form of players like Rafinha, who has 30 goals and 23 assists this season. However, Inter Milan, with its solid defense and European experience, will make things difficult for the Catalans. This is expected to be a tightly contested match, with chances on both sides. This duel between Barcelona and Inter Milan is not just a Champions League semi-final. It's a clash of styles, generations, and ambitions. What's at stake is more than just a spot in the final. It's the chance to write another glorious chapter in European football history. With that in mind, several Inter Milan stars have spoken out about their expectations for this massive match of the year. Lautaro Martinez, captain and striker, expressed confidence in a positive result. "We know Barcelona has a great history in the Champions League and dangerous players, but Inter has also proven to be among the best in Europe. We'll go in with the right attitude, play with heart, and fight for a place in the final. We have everything it takes to make history." Next was Nicolo Barella, midfielder, who said, "These are the kind of games you dream about playing as a kid. We're physically and mentally prepared. The midfield will be a battlefield, but I believe strongly in our collective strength. We'll fight until the end." Marcus Thuram, striker, despite being ruled out with injury, shared his thoughts on the importance of the match. "It's a big game, but that's why we're here. We've got speed, we've got skill, and we're united as a team. If we start aggressively, we can cause them real problems." Jan Sommer, goalkeeper. "In games like these, the small details make the difference. I'm focused and ready to help the team with key saves, if needed. Concentration needs to be at its highest for 90 minutes, or more." And that's how the Milan wall signed off. What about you? Do you think Barcelona will secure a good advantage at Camp Nou? Leave your answer below in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a like and share. A big hug and see you in the next video.